afternoon. My name is Adam Shoemaker, and I'm the proud priest and pastor at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church. And it is my pleasure to begin this ceremony with an invocation. Please join me now in a word of prayer. Gracious and liberating God, as we begin this Spoleto Festival, remember your artists throughout the world. Have mercy upon them, and remember with compassion all those that reflect the good, the ill, the strengths, and the weaknesses of the human spirit. Remember those who raise their voices in unending song, those who pour their souls into music loud and soft, those who have the courage to speak truth to power into the broken realities of this world. Remember those who put pigment to surface, carve wood and stone and marble, who work base metals into beauty, those who attempt to create bridges, not walls, those who weave together the interconnected fabric of this wonderfully diverse world that you have made and love so very much. Remember those who put thought to paper by computer or by pen, the poets who delve, the playwrights who analyze and proclaim, the dreamers up of narratives, all those who work to illuminate the stories that are all too often left in the shadows, all those who find creative ways to celebrate the whole human family, and especially those on the margins. Remember the actors moved by spirit and dancers moving through space. Remember all these artists whom you have placed among us and all who support and highlight their efforts. May you open our hearts and minds, our very selves, to the varied perspectives and possibilities they offer us. May they fill us with compassion amid a time when that critical value is in such short supply. And may we always remain mindful and protective of those artists toiling in dangerous places, in oppressive spaces, who continue to labor for all our sakes. All this we ask in your loving name, the first artist and creator of us all, who made the whole world and called it good, and who bestows upon each of us a divine spark that we are always called to cultivate. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Wow. Thank you, Omar Nudgme. What an incredible voice. He is part of our world premiere production of Turn of the Screw, opening on Friday, May 30th at the Dock Street Theater. Good afternoon and welcome to Spoleto Festival USA 2025. It is a privilege to be with you today as we open the 49th season of this remarkable festival. Each spring, Spoleto reaffirms the essential role that the arts play in our civic and cultural life, inspiring, challenging, and uniting us. This festival makes clear the power and possibility that human creativity has in bringing people together. That role has never felt more urgent and full of promise than it does today. What began nearly 50 years ago as an audacious idea has become one of America's, indeed the world's, premier festivals, recognized internationally for its excellence and admired locally for its impact. That evolution didn't happen by chance. It was shaped by visionary artists, dedicated leaders, and a community willing to invest in something larger than itself. As Vice Chair of the Board, I am proud to work alongside our Chair, Phil Smith, General Director and CEO, Nina Mark Hanna, and a passionate, committed Board of Directors. Together, we are focused on our dynamic future, expanding access, growing our audience, deepening our community partnerships, and ensuring that Spoleto remains both artistically vibrant and institutionally strong for generations to come. We are especially grateful to the City of Charleston for its enduring support and partnership, and for being both backdrop and co-creator in the story of this festival. To our other significant partners, the County of Charleston, the State of South Carolina, the South Carolina Arts Commission, the College of Charleston, the Charleston County School District, the Charleston Gilliard Center, Explore Charleston, among the many other businesses, foundations, and individuals who helped make the festival possible, we are so deeply grateful. Thank you for your belief in the power of the arts to build community. You strengthen the very foundation upon which this festival is built. All of what you will experience over the next 17 days and in seasons ahead is possible only because of the remarkable team guiding this organization. At every level, Spoleto is fueled by bold ideas, thoughtful planning, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. We are especially fortunate to have strong artistic and executive leadership at the helm. On behalf of the entire board, we are inspired by the energy and vision shaping the festival's future and by the incredible dedication of our team. The future of Spoleto is bright. It's expansive, it's daring, and it's all about connecting. It is a future grounded in the conviction that the arts are more than relevant, they are essential to how we live, how we grow, and how we come together. If you haven't bought your tickets, the time is now. To our artists, audiences, supporters, staff, volunteers, and friends, thank you for being part of this journey. Here's to an incredible and most memorable 49th season. Prima il Festival.
Let's give it up again for music from the soul! Over 100 years ago, Walt Whitman wrote a spectacular line, "I sing the body electric." Well, they dance it, because that was remarkable. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Robert Mitchell, Councilmember Mike Seekings, South Carolina Arts Commissioner David Platts, Spoleto Board Vice Chair Betsy Fleming, and distinguished guests. My name is Mina Marcana. I am the General Director and CEO of Spoleto Festival USA. Thank you. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the 49th Festival. This is my 4th year in Charleston, and every season begins right here, with all of us gathered here in this makeshift city square on a warm afternoon. It's actually pretty good today, but full of anticipation, and it never gets old. This moment reminds me that we don't begin Spoleto alone, we begin it together. Because this isn't just a festival, it's a public act, a civic ritual, a cultural offering shaped by the people who live here and the artists who join us from around the world. And it's a bold undertaking. In just 17 days, we present over 120 performances, opera, dance, theater, music, poetry, spectacle of all sorts. Our year-round full-time staff of around 30 balloons to around 300 to 400. On top of that, we have 300 volunteers, and before you know it, there are about 700 people in this city at this time directly involved with this festival. But it's not just the scale that defines us. It's what we ask of our artists and what they ask of us: to pay attention, to stay open, to risk feeling something. This year's festival is full of works that do exactly that. And Thais' spiritual yearning simmers beneath lavish spectacle. In The Turn of the Screw, care collapses into ghostly obsession. In Fragments, White Box, and The Fourth Witch, nothing is resolved too neatly. These aren't just performances, they're encounters. Moments where the distance between audience and artist collapses. And you'll feel it in a soaring voice raised under the mighty oaks at our beloved Cistern Nights. In a mass, both sung and danced. In music refracted through memory. In spellbinding improvisation. In physical feats that boggle the mind. And in the quiet that follows, where I'll be sleeping. But most of you, hopefully, will be remembering what it means to be human and to pay attention to each other. Charleston makes that possible. This city is not neutral ground. Its beauty is real, but so is its weight. Its history lives close to the surface, and that history includes pain and struggle and voices long silenced. But it also includes creativity, resilience, reinvention. Spoleto doesn't just step outside of that, it lives inside of it. It asks, what else might we become? Former Mayor Joe Riley, who was formative in what this remarkable city has become, once said, the arts can inspire a community or even a country in its search for justice, equality, humanity, and excellence. That's not just a sentiment. That's a shared responsibility woven into the muscle memory of this city and its festival. Over the next 17 days, step inside our theaters, wander a cobbled street. Let a story surprise you. Eat a cannoli. Is the Canoli Guy here? Yeah! There he is. Bring someone who's never been. That's what festivals do at their best. They bring people together, but they also open space, not just for reflection, but for joy, discovery, and togetherness. Thank you to our civic partners, to the city, the state, the South Carolina Arts Commission, to our board, our donors, patrons, ticket buyers. Extraordinary thanks to our army of technicians, staff members, artists, volunteers, who make this festival run on and off the stage. Spoleto belongs to Charleston, but it also belongs to this country. It's our offering, a national act of grace and daring. In the arts, we locate our truth. In the festival, we find each other. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Charleston Jazz Academy Advanced Combo Group under the direction of Nolan Tecklenburg.
You take my sunglasses.
Let's give them another big round of applause. You know, I'm a big component of working with our young people. And we have to always give them applause and let them know when they're doing something active and doing something that's good in the community. Good evening. I'm Robert Mitchell. I think you heard that name enough. I'm the Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Charleston. I represent District 4 in the City of Charleston.
Yes, sir!
And I've been here approximately almost 20 years representing the City of Charleston. But right now, I bring you greetings from the Honorable William, who is our Mayor for the City of Charleston, Ms. William Carswell, who says it's regret not being here today to witness this celebration because of a previous commitment. He wanted to be here, but he's with his daughter graduation. You know when you have a daughter graduating from school, you're gonna be there. That's your job. So that's why I'm here as the Mayor Pro Tem to carry on. We have to keep going on. We don't let nothing stop us in the City of Charleston. We keep it going on. And I wanna ask if we have any council member here, present council member, Councilman Shealy here, any staff, city staff, would they raise their hand? Staff of Cultural Affairs, raise their hand. They're here. Give them a round of applause. Because without them working with us, we couldn't do it alone. We as city staff, we as city here, but we probably supplied some money when we have it to them. But they're doing all the groundwork. And so we applaud them for being here and thanking them for doing this for all these years, since 1979, I think it is, 57, 77 in the City of Charleston. And so this is why we are going on and have grown. Spoleto Festival is growing every year. And you can tell by the people that's coming here who love the City of Charleston. But normally when you come to the City of Charleston, you don't go back home. You come and stay. And that sometimes is good, but hey, we love it all the time. But you know, I make my jokes all the time about that. But right now, we are moving on and with the City of Charleston, with the Spoleto Festival. And we just have to keep going on and visit all the sites to hear. I have my colleague here, Mr. Michael Seekins, who is representative of District 8, which is District 8 that we are sitting in right now. And he's gonna come and give you some background of Spoleto and some synopsis of the Spoleto event. Thank you.
Wow, you talk about the best seat in the house right here. Man, it's great. Welcome to District 8, otherwise known as District Great, and it certainly is today. Mayor Pro Tem Mitchell, Vice Chair Fleming, Director Hannah, distinguished platform guests, and to all of you who are gathered here today, in just a few moments, and I promise it will be just a few moments, we will open our halls, our theaters, our churches, parks and museums, our homes and our city to the world's most sweeping and comprehensive arts festival, Spoleto. What began as an ambitious experiment to bridge the Atlantic, connecting the cobblestone streets of ancient Spoleto with our own right here, has blossomed into America's premier arts celebration. Whether you're here for the first time, returning after a long absence, or reside here in our great city, you just cannot escape the uncommon electricity that's in the air today. That feeling of wonder and excitement as Spoleto and its diversity of offerings, which you've already seen a small bit of this afternoon, fill the city. This energy inspires us to soar together, to excel in who we are, how we act, and most importantly, how we care for each other. Together, Spoleto and Charleston have grown, as you've heard now, for almost half a century, in ways that very few could have ever imagined. Thankfully, a few did. Today's shared dynamic of Charleston and Spoleto, of the Festival of Two Worlds, has been carved, painted, sung, curated, acted, and directed by those who moved with vision, passion, purpose, and a quest for excellence. Qualities that today cast a shining light on this incredible community. And now, the new dynamic is upon us. And in the hands of those here today, the future has never been brighter. In this sacred space where art transcends all boundaries, where international masters collaborate with hometown heroes, we once again prove that the most profound bridges are built not with stone and steel, but with melody and movement, with story and with song, spurred on by the lasting gift of Spoleto, USA. Now, my fellow council member, Mayor Pro Tem, said thanks to many. I'd like to extend a few thanks before I wrap up. To our fellow arts enthusiasts here on the landing with me, Betsy Fleming from Spoleto, of course, Executive Commissioner of the Arts Commission from South Carolina, David Platts. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude, and really our gratitude, to Spoleto's General Director and CEO, Mina Hanna, and his entire team, as well as the city's Office of Cultural Affairs. I saw Scott Watson here today for their dedication to Piccolo Spoleto. These professionals provide vision, expertise, and leadership so our city, this city, the city that we love so much, remains at the forefront of the international cultural scene. I'd like to just take a personal moment and thank my colleagues on City Council who work tirelessly to make this city what it is. Councilmember Shealy, Councilmember Mitchell. To our sister governments, the county and the state, that are always there to support us. To the police that are here today around you, keeping you safe. To our legal team that I saw out there today for keeping us straight. To our clerk of council, you want to talk about a hard job? Try herding a council of 13. She's here today, Jennifer Cook. Thank you so much. And for all our city staff, it's really amazing what they do running this dynamic, growing, and vibrant city that allows us to do things like be the center of the universe during Spoleto. And finally, thanks to all of the participating artists, both here this afternoon and those yet to take the stage. Your artistry, your talents are a lasting, everlasting gift to this community. Le strade di Charleston sono vive, I nostri cuori sono piene di gioia e meraviglia. Benvenuti tutti al Festival de Du Monde di Spoleto. Mayor Pro Tem, please join me. And by the way, I forgot to thank Reverend Shoemaker, who's here. Thank you very much. That would have been a bad mistake. Instead of music, there might have been some lightning. So with that, now, Maestro et al., let the curtains fly open and the 49th Spoleto Festival begin.